Hey everyone, I'm Sean. I have been a student in an online graduate program for over 4 years now, and I am just about finished. With that knowledge and experience that I've gained, I hope to be able to help some of you that are considering making that same decision yourselves. So, if you want to, have a seat, grab a drink, and let's talk. What is up, everybody? Just finished up a run because it's become a necessity to keep this guy from needing so much attention throughout the day when I'm finishing up assignments or working on case notes and things like that. Otherwise, he'll be bringing me his toys every second, or wanting pets every second, trying to get up on the furniture with me. So it keeps us both in shape, but it serves that purpose too. Isn't that right, bud? Yeah, it keeps everyone happy. We ran almost 3 miles today. It's pretty good. It's about what we normally do. For this video, I felt it would be good for those of you who are considering going into online grad school. And so I'm going to show you what a typical week looks like. And it does vary depending on the course you're in, how many credit hours that course is, and also if it's in the beginning of your program or more towards the end of your program. Because the amount of coursework will change, and the type of coursework will change according to where you're at in your program. Now, my school does the quarter system, so it's actually 10 weeks on, where the class is going for 10 weeks, and then a 3-week break period in between the start of the next quarter or next term. I'm going to tell you how the layout for the whole quarter or those 10 weeks, what that looks like. But then I'll break it down even further to what a week will look like, or even 2 weeks, and then we'll go from there. I think I'm gonna make a video actually on the cost of my grad school program, because I think before you make any big decision, you need to weigh the cost of it, not just the financial cost, but your cost of time, cost of your personal life, cost to your family. I think when people consider something that involves a long period of time, you always think, okay, how much is this going to cost me? What's that going to look like? How many, I'm going to take out loans. How long is it going to take to repay that? How long is it going to be before I have a job that can pay that? So I think I'm going to make a video soon about all of that. Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys the way that courses are broken down in online programs. So when you get onto your school's site, for my grad school, over here on this left side, we have our units broken down by weeks. Now, this is typically the way that it looks. However, I will say that not all of them will look like that. For example, I'm in another course that is a 1 credit hour course, this one right here, and I just had to take a 1 credit hour course to meet the number that my state requires for me to graduate and to be licensed. So I just had to pick up this class, and it is broken down into 5 units. Meaning 2 weeks for each unit. And so this one was definitely different than normal. I had to do a check-in post the first week, and then the second week was questions about the assignment we had. And then I had an assignment due every 2 weeks. So that second week, I had an assignment due. So 5 assignments throughout the 10-week period. Again, that's not typical though. This right here is what a typical course will look like for each term. Um, and so in each week, you'll go in and you'll have your info. I'm trying not to show you guys too much because I want to make sure I'm not breaching any copyright or anything like that, ripping off my school. So you'll have your information. It'll give you the articles and the readings that you're supposed to do for that week that will prepare you for the assignments that week. And then you'll have your discussion posts. And this is at the end of my program. And so this is a little bit different. I have one discussion post here that I'm required to do. And then at the end of the week, I have to do 2 responses to my peers in order to get full credit. That's what more of my courses look like. Here at the end, it would be one discussion post each week or each unit. And then I would have an assignment, every 2 weeks or so, or every 3 weeks. But at the beginning of my program, that's not what it looked like. I would actually have 2 discussion posts due each week. So one would typically be due by Tuesday night. Another one would typically be due by Thursday night. And then by Sunday, I had to do 2 responses for each of those. So I would actually have to do 4 total responses. And that's for one course. So if you're taking 2 courses, you're looking at 4 discussion posts per week, 2 discussion posts for each one, so 8 responses. And some instructors are very critical of those. They're not taking it easy. They want to see references in there where you're citing articles and things like that. So it's not just, oh, good job on this. It's substantial responses, asking questions, giving further information, things like that. So it's very common for me to be spending the evening working on an assignment or notes for a case. And Oakley will rub up on the couch wanting pets, or he'll pile up his toys on the couch right beside me because he wants me to throw them or play with him. So that's just one of the things to take into consideration. So what I'm working on right now is, well, a lot of stuff. I guess just let me show you. So I realized very quickly when I started grad school that I would not make it without a planner into grad school. I'm very excited about that one. Yeah, I realized really quickly that I wouldn't make it because with all of the things that you have to keep up with throughout the week, it was just impossible for my brain to keep it all. So having it all in one spot really helps me a lot. And I just was looking around and I found these planners on Amazon, weekly, monthly planner. They just work for me. It has each week broken down and then has a month spot and the back a spot for notes. So that was really helpful. This week I have done 2 discussion posts already for my fieldwork, my internship course. For my play therapy course, I've done one. I have another one I have to do for my play therapy course, so I've got to do that in the next couple of days. For my 1 credit hour course, the special topics course, it's on family and child abuse within family therapy. I don't have a post I have to do for that. I did one that's just saying that I didn't have any questions for my assignment. So that's the biggest assignment I have to do within 2 days. I have until Friday evening at 5 o'clock to turn it in without any points being taken off for being late. So we'll see. Hopefully, I'll talk more about this when I get to the video discussing internship and field work. Right now I'm able to work on my schoolwork during the day on days when I'm not working at the hospital, or if, I might be working a night shift, and my schoolwork during the day some before I have to go sleep, before I have to go in for my shift. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this done. This is Wednesday afternoon. I've got essentially 48 hours to get this all done. So just working on this paper. I have it's a relatively small paper. Actually, for a grad program, it only has to be 4 to 5 pages, which is kind of a small paper. My biggest paper I had to do was 20 pages. It was like a minimum of 12 research articles referenced, and that's big. Typically, a lot of my papers were between 8 to 10 pages. That was kind of the norm. And then this one only has to be 4 to 5 pages, which is not bad. Where it gets you is when it all piles up. So, I'm in 2 classes, and I have an assignment due every other week for one class. But then you have your other class, which usually has between 3 and 4 assignments. And so what that looks like is this 10-week period, I had an assignment due every single weekend except for one. So 9 out of the 10 weeks I had an assignment due, on top of discussion posts, on top of readings for those assignments and discussions, on top of working, on top of life, on top of going to the gym, getting workouts in. Yeah, life just doesn't stop. When you enter grad school, it's something you're adding to your life. Most of the time, you're not taking anything else away. So that's something to consider. Hey guys, I'm about to start my last faculty supervision meeting. If you're in a counseling or therapy related program, when you're in your fieldwork portion and you're seeing clients as an intern, you have to be supervised by someone at your site, and then you have to be supervised by a faculty member from your school as well. And so each week, we have a 2-hour meeting with our faculty supervisor. So it's a group of us. There's, I think, 8 in this group. And I've actually been with 2 groups because I had my original group for the first year, and then because I had to take a 5th internship quarter due to not reaching my hours because of working full-time that first year. I'm with a new group just for this one 3-month period. I'm in about to have my last meeting. No. Oh, I don't know why I didn't write this down. I have client see for telehealth, and that will be my last session as an intern. Let's do it. Last session as an intern. Good morning, YouTube. It is Friday, March 18th. We're here. And I'm super tired. Hi, bud. Some crusties in your eye. Yeah, you don't care. So I made it last day of grad school. I tried getting some extra sleep, but our neighbor was in a bad mood this morning and we could hear her yelling. So I didn't get extra sleep, but I think I still got plenty of sleep. It's just taken me a while to get moving and my brain to get working and caffeine to hit. Still have several things to get done before I am officially done, and that's just school stuff. I have a few things to get done with my internship, I've got one more client note to finish, and then I have termination notes to do for all of my clients, since I won't be able to see them anymore. And which that's not a big deal. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. It should go pretty quick once I get to that point. But right now, my main focus is getting my paper finished and submitted. My courses officially end at 5 p.m. today, but they stay open. I don't know how long it'll stay open since I'm graduating, and I'm not registered for another course. So I don't know when my access to my school's website will actually go away. Which is kind of it could be a little issue, because I'm still waiting on my supervisor to submit a few documents that are required for me to actually graduate. So I'm probably about to check on that here in a minute, see if those are done, and then send an email. If they're not, another one. I've sent a couple already. But I mean, that's a thing though, like you are being supervised by working therapists. They're busy, they're seeing clients all day long, and they're taking the time out of their schedule to help you as a student reach this point in your career. And so it's kind of tricky because you don't want to bother them too much because you understand how busy they are, but also this has to be done. I was actually supposed to have a couple things submitted by Friday of last week, because I was supposed to I had an assignment to say that these things were submitted, so that my faculty supervisor from my school could then start grading all of my stuff, because in your internship portion of school, it's just a pass-fail kind of thing. You don't actually get a grade until the end. And so throughout all of the terms that you are in field work, it's just, you're just going. Like they're all still technically open without a grade. And so I was supposed to have submitted by Friday of last week that was in, and it hasn't been. So I've got to make sure that gets in today. So quickly wanted to show you guys, so I'm waiting on that assignment to be graded for my play therapy course, and then I have this assignment due, and then I have this assignment due, which is what I was talking about earlier. I have to wait until my supervisor submits the documents. And this is the fieldwork website. I'm not going to show you all of it because I'm not sure if that's a breach of anything, but this is what I'm waiting on. Evaluations to be completed. And then until that's done, I cannot do this. So, still waiting. If you're wondering why I am often at our kitchen table doing my schoolwork, it's personal preference. I have found that if I sit in the living room area on the couch or in the recliner facing the TV, then I will often find myself spending too much time watching YouTube videos or putting on a show, and not getting enough work done or not being as productive as I could be on my work. So I found that sitting here at the kitchen table, or going out somewhere to, a coffee shop or something, I tend to be a lot more productive there. Time for a lunch break. A little appetizer. This is not my whole lunch. Does anyone else eat oranges over a trash can because you can't stand all the little stringy bits? Yeah, I stand here at the trash can, picking all of them off because, I don't know, it just kind of grosses me out. Alright, hey everyone, done with lunch. Now I am going to get ready and take Oakley on a walk, get him a little bit of exercise before I leave. I've decided I'm going to go into town for a little bit and spend a couple of hours at one of the coffee shops. See if I can be productive there and get some good work done on my assignment, maybe get it done. I think I've only got a few more pages to write, and I'll be finished. But first I'm gonna take care of this guy. He's just been snoozing all morning. We haven't done a long walk today or yesterday because it was raining all day yesterday, and then it was raining this morning. So I'm gonna get ready, take him out, and then head out. Yeah, so it's definitely gotten colder out here. Temperature's dropped and it's really windy. So yeah, I'm gonna walk him around a little bit, and then I will head into town. So I forgot that Oakley's almost out of dog food. I was giving him his breakfast this morning and he has 1 scoop left for dinner. So I would have been getting some really sad eyes in the morning come breakfast time when he did not have food. So I'm gonna pick him up some food and then head to the coffee shop. I actually stopped and took a picture of that probably a year or 2 ago. And it's kind of cool seeing it today, going into work on class to find that your future self, it's worth it. Do the work now. So I had to end up moving the seats in here because the spot I was at was right beside the door and it was getting way too cold with people coming in and out. So I did get an update from my site supervisor that she thinks she has everything submitted, so we're going to check that out and see if it's all done. I'm also making great progress on the paper. I think I just need one more page. So I'll get that done soon. It's 3:18, so I'm doing good on time. Alright, let's see. Alright, so let's refresh this and see if evaluation is in. Boom. There it is. Internship file. Evaluation complete. Okay. That's good news. Let's see. Hours. And that's just my faculty supervisor, so that means she confirmed all of my site hours, so that's done. Alright, there we have it, guys. That's all I was waiting on. So now I'm going to go into my course room and get my assignments saying everything's in. Clinical internship 5. Assignment has been submitted. Guys, I did it. I'm at the end finally. I just got really excited all of a sudden. I feel like over the last couple of weeks now that I'm getting to this point, I haven't allowed myself to get really excited, or I just haven't felt excited. My wife's been more excited for me than I have been, just because I thought I was going to be at this point a couple of times, and it kept getting pushed back, or I needed more classes, my state required more courses, or different courses, or more hours, or whatever. So I don't know. I was kind of waiting on the other shoe to drop, but it's here. It's a pretty awesome feeling. Just submitted my final hours for internship. My site supervisor submitted or confirmed my last hours, but I forgot I hadn't put in my hours yet. I had to input new hours because I realized I hadn't put my hours in for this week yet. So she'll just have to confirm those, and then we'll be done with that. And then get my faculty supervisor to confirm hours for group supervision for the quarter, and I'm done. I really enjoy going to that place, and it is crazy windy out here. I thought all the storms were done, but it feels like it's going wild. Anyway, headed back to the house now. Finish up my assignment once I get there in a little bit. And I gotta figure out dinner tonight too. So, get on that. Quick update, so made it home. I worked a little bit more on my assignment, and then my brain just kind of stopped working. So my wife got home, and she had stopped at the grocery store for some stuff for us to make for dinner. So I helped carry that in, and then we got stuff in the oven, cooking, and now I'm back to work. I missed my deadline. It's almost 6 o'clock now, but that's okay. My course room's still open, and I am only about half a page away from me reaching my minimum page count for my assignment, so I'm doing good. I should have this submitted within the next hour or so, and then I'll be able to enjoy my evening being done with grad school. There it is, folks, 7:30, and I'm done. Last assignment of my grad program finished. Time to relax and celebrate as my last assignment is done. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.